Hello everyone. Students, in the previous video we had discussed about how to fill color in your cells in MS Excel and how to change different font properties like font face, font size and font color in the text which is filled in your cells. Okay, so now what we are going to do in this topic, the next topic we are going to study about how we can apply bold, underline and italics formatting to the text in your cells. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, just like in MS Word, we have studied in MS Word what we can do. We can format the text as bold, italicized, or it can be underlined also. Okay, so all these three three effects could be applied to your text in your MS Excel also. Okay, how you can do that? Simple steps are to be followed here. Okay, select cell C4. Okay, C4 is one cell which we are selecting here. Okay, then what we are going to do, see this C4 here is containing the red house text. If you can I'm going to zoom this. Okay, you can see this, what is there in the C4, red house is there. Then you have to, first of all, you have to go to the home tab, and then in the home tab you can see what is there. We have the B button there in the font group. See in the font group here, this is the font group. Okay, the controls which are used for changing your font properties. So you can see it is a B button over here. So this B button is used for changing the for bold, making your text in the bold. Okay, just besides that you can see, okay, all of you can see it is the italicized I is written over here. Just besides the B button, the I button is there. Okay, so what is there? What is the use of this I button? This I button is used for italicizing the text in your worksheet. Okay, and then after that, what is there? This U, underlined U is given over here. Okay, it's not very clear, but you can understand it is a little bit blurred over here, but you can understand it. What is this? This one is B, then this is I, and this is U. Okay, these three buttons are used for making your text bold as well as italicized and underlining. Okay, now first of all we are going to study about bold, making it bold. It is very simple steps are there. Select the cell C4, any cell which you want to bold. First you have to select that, then click on the home tab, then click on the B button in the font group to make the text in the cell bold. Okay, similarly it is these three steps are very simple. Similarly, what we can do for underlining your text, just what we have to do, if you want to see here, in here what we had done in the first example, in these three steps we have selected only one cell. Okay, we have selected only the C4 cell. If you want to apply to the range of cells, then again what you have to do, you have to first select the cells B5 to E5. Like for example, if I wanted to if you wanted to change the formatting properties of the whole row, whole header row means the fifth row. Okay, like the row in which what is written, the event, position, ID and the name headers are there. Can all of you see here? This fifth row is containing event, position, ID and the name headers. Okay, if I want to modify the font properties of the font formatting of all the four columns in this row, then what I can do, I can select the cells in the range. Okay, this range in B5 to E5. Okay, first you select the cells in the range and then click on the B button. If you want to make it bold, then click on the B button. If you want to underline that, then you can click on the U button. Okay, U underline button. Okay, use the short form for underline. It's very clear. Now if you want to italicize that, then what you have to do, you can do that. Just you have to select the cells B6 to B10. Like for example, in the B column, if you want to, it's italicized all the cells in the particular column which is B. Okay, from B6 to B10, we want to underline all these the text in these five cells in the B column. So what you will do, you will first select the range here. Okay, and then click on the I button. It will do what? It will italicize the text. Okay, like if after doing that, you can see what we have done. We have underlined, we have the header row we have made, and we have underlined as well as we have made it bold also. You can see that event, position, ID, name, all these four headers are now they are bold also, and they have been underlined also. Okay, and the first row, which is the event row, the first column, which is the event column, you can see all the five values in this row from B6 to B10. In this column from B6 to B10, they have been italicized, as you can all of you can see here. Okay, so now the next topic is aligning text in cells. All of you know what is aligning. Aligning means changing the direction of cells in your cell. Okay, now we are going to study this in detail. Aligning, we have studied MS Word also. Okay, all of you must remember this. What was alignment in the case of MS Word? We could have left alignment, we could have right alignment, we could have center alignment, or we could have justified alignment. Okay, these four alignments we had studied in the MS Word. Okay, similarly we will study about these alignment these types of alignment in MS Excel also, and apart from them, apart from these four, there are some other alignments also which we could do in your Excel. Excel provides us with more variety, more range of alignment options. Okay, so the text in the header cells will look better if these are aligned to the center of the cell. Okay, similarly the red house heading would also look good if it is aligned with respect to the center of the table. So alignment means what? Alignment. Why is alignment done? Alignment is used for making the text look more good. Okay, it should, if the alignment is proper, then what happens? Your text is more readable. See now what is there in this example? The red house text is not aligned. You can see that it is not in the middle. Okay, that is why it is not looking good. Okay, if we can align that in the center of the row, then what it will do, it will come at the center of the table also. Now this data will look more meaningful, it will look more good to us. That is why we align text in our cells. Okay, we want to align it with respect to the center of the table. So what we will do here, see, now I've shown you, see here what are shown over here. These are different options which are available under the alignment group. Okay, the alignment group is a separate group in the home tab. Okay, so the Excel data can be aligned left, right, or centered horizontally. Okay, you can also align data diagonally also. So this diagonal alignment was not there in Word. Okay, we hadn't studied that in Word, but here what is there, we can also align it diagonally also. Okay, figure 1.20 shows the different options available under the alignment tab. Okay, you can I will try to zoom this also. Okay, see, you can start from this here. Okay, align text middle means what? The middle one for aligning your text in the middle. Then what is there? Then you have to look and align your text in the bottom direction also. Okay, and then align text in the top also. Okay, so these in the topmost row, these three are for alignment in the vertical direction. Okay, alignment in the top, align text in the middle, or aligning the text in the middle but in the downward direction. Okay, and then below that you can see there are three buttons are there. Okay, first one is for aligning text in the left. Okay, then aligning text in the center. Okay, and then aligning text in the right. Okay, there is one more thing that here there is a mistake there. See, in the top three buttons. Okay, the third button which is being highlighted here, it is actually for aligning that in the bottom direction. Okay, because the first one was aligning the text in the top, so this one for aligning text in the bottom. Okay, the second one is for aligning text in the middle, but this one which is highlighted with yellow color, that is one is for aligning your text in the bottom direction. Okay, this is one mistake which you can rectify. This is a printing mistake in the book, so need not worry about that. You can just keep this in mind that it is for aligning text in the bottom. Now again we have some buttons for decreasing the indent also. Indent means what? The space from the margin. Okay, indentation means what? We are creating some space between the text and the cell margins, that is known as indentation. Okay, indentation is also done for improving the readability, for making your text more readable. Okay, and then alignment, and for aligning the text diagonal, we have one separate button. Okay, you can see the AB is written in the diagonal direction. If you can see here, this AB is there written diagonally, so this is the button for aligning your text in a diagonal direction. Okay, then wrapping text in a cell. For wrapping, we will see about what is the meaning of wrapping text. And then merging and center. Merge and center button is used for merging the cell contents together, merge the contents of two or more cells together, and for centering the text also in the center. For this option, we will use the merge and center button. Okay, so I have explained you the different options available over here. Okay, now we'll go on to align the text as left, right, or center. How we can do that? Let us see. Now for text type data, the default horizontal alignment is towards the left, and for numerical data it is the right. Okay, for the default horizontal alignment is left for text data, and for numerical data it is right. It means for default means what? If we don't apply any specific formatting, then by default this will be the alignment which will be taken by the text. If it is numeric, then it will be towards the right. If it is text type data, then it will be towards the left. Okay, now how to merge and center and align the data, align the text. So for that we have to follow some simple steps. Okay, like for example here, if you want to apply this formatting to cell range B4 to E4, if you want to merge and center align the text in B4 to E4, okay, it means the cells which is containing your the row, the cells in the row which is containing the text, which is red house. Okay, so red house is in the fourth row. Okay, so the cells from B4 to A4 are the cells which are containing in which red house is written. Okay, but red house is not aligned in the center here. So how will you align the center? By merging all the cells in which it is being contained. So you can say it is being contained, this piece of text red house is being contained in the cells from B4 to E4. Okay, so how we can align that? First of all, we have to merge all these cells. Okay, so first of all, for merging, what we will do, we will select this range in these all these cells in the range B4 to E4. Okay, which are containing the text red house as shown in the figure 1.21. Okay, then what we will do, click on the home tab. Okay, then you have to click on the home tab. Okay, in the home tab, what is there? This alignment group is there. Okay, now click on, I've shown you this button before also in figure 1.22. It is shown this merge and center button has to be clicked now. You click on the merge and center button under the alignment group. Okay, now when you as soon as you click on this button, then what will happen? The cells from B4 to E4 will get merged to form a single cell, and the text red house will get center aligned as shown in the figure 1.23. Now you can see in 1.23 it is shown that the red house text which was not aligned before, now it has been center aligned. It has come in the center of the row as well as the table also. Okay, now it is shown now how you can use the various text alignment options. Okay, like here what we are doing, see this figure is showing the different alignment options. Okay, left top means what? Horizontally it is left and vertically it is top. Similarly, center top means what? Horizontal alignment is center and the vertical alignment is top. See, actually there are three types of horizontal alignments and three types of vertical alignments. In the horizontal direction there are three, left, center and right, and in the vertical there are three, top, middle and bottom. So we can have different combinations of these three alignments. So what happens, taking the combinations of these horizontal and vertical alignment, we can have total 9 types of alignments in Excel. So these nine types of alignments are shown in this figure. I think it is very clear to all of you. Okay, now center align text. Okay, how we can center align? Again, the simple steps have to be followed. First you have to select the cell range B5 to E5. Okay, then what you will do, click on the home tab and then click on the center align button under the alignment group. Okay, center align button, and then just you click on that, and what will happen? See, B5 to E5 means what? We want to align center the header row. We want to have the fifth row is the header row. We want to center align that. So what we have done, we have selected the range from B5 to E5, and then on the home tab we have clicked on the center align button in under the alignment group. So what has happened now? This row has been center aligned. Okay, using the above steps you can next center align the cells C6 to D10 also. Okay, C6 to D10 means what? Starting from the next cell, so starting from the sixth row, so from the position column. The position column is the C column. Okay, so starting from the first value of the C column from the last value of the D column. Okay, like from the position and ID. Why we are center aligning these? Because these are numerical values, so we want to center align them. Okay, that is why we are selecting these the values of these two columns, and what we are doing, we can click on the center align button to center align these two values, these two column values also. Okay, now you can see that now these two column values are also center aligned. Okay, now we come on to diagonal alignment. Okay, what is diagonal alignment? Diagonal alignments are usually done when the column width is narrow. Okay, see, all of you know, we have studied mathematics also. If you haven't studied, I will tell you. Actually, what is there in these cells are in the form of rectangle. What is the shape of the cell in Excel? It is actually the shape of a rectangle. So all of you know that rectangle has two parameters. Okay, length and breadth. Okay, but this you must know that the length as well as the breadth is always less than the diagonal of any rectangle. Okay, take the example of any rectangle. If you can draw that, you can check that is at a home also. Just take the piece of paper, draw any rectangle there, and you can see that the length of the diagonal of the rectangle will always be greater than the length as well as the length of the breadth of the rectangle. So here you can see the length and breadth of the rectangle are its horizontal and vertical width and height only. Okay, this will define the size of the cell. So what will happen if we can write anything diagonally? Then what happens? We can write that length will have that diagonal will have the maximum length. So you can write a long piece of text diagonally if you want. If you are unable to write that in horizontal direction or vertical direction, then what we can do? We can write that long piece of text diagonally, because it will be stored more easily. It will store more length of text in the cell if you can write that diagonally. So this is the advantage of writing text diagonally. It enables us to save more lengthy piece of text in a cell. Okay, so how we can do that? The simple steps have to be followed. Okay, like for example, here we are taking example of a Excel file where we are typing the flowers and the rate of the flowers. So we are actually making a rate chart here, rate chart of the flowers here. Okay, the name of the flowers are typed in the cells B1 to F1. So in this B1 to F1, we are typing the Name of the flowers, you can see this. In the first row, we have typed the name of the flowers. Okay, chrysanthemum, marigold, apple blossom, carnation, honeysuckle. Okay, all these are different name of the flowers. Okay, as the flower names are too long to fit, you can see that most of the flower names are very long that we are not able to write them properly. We're not able to fit them properly in the cells. They are coming up, they are the text is going out of the cell boundaries. Okay, because it is too long. Okay, so what we are going to do this, we are going to use here diagonal alignment so that the text can properly fit into the cell. Okay, how you can do that? First of all, you have to select the cell range, select the cells from B1 to F1, and then click on the home tab. Okay, and then again click on the small arrow at the side of the orientation button under the alignment group. Alignment group is given over here, is in the home tab, and then click on the small arrow at the side of the orientation button. See, this orientation button is given over here. This diagonal button is the orientation button. Diagonal orientation button, you have to click, there's a small arrow given over here. Okay, you have to just click on the small arrow. Okay, when you click on the arrow, then what will happen? This list of options will open. Okay, this list of these are the various diagonal options which are available over here. Sorry, these are the various orientation options. Okay, you can also angle it counterclockwise also. You can angle it clockwise also. Okay, you can angle it vertical also. You can rotate the text up also. You can rotate it down also, and you can also format the cell alignment also. These are different options which are given over here. Okay, so here what we can choose any one option. Okay, for example, you are choosing the first option, which is the angle it counterclockwise. So when you choose the option, then what will happen? All these values will be angled in the counterclockwise direction in the diagonally. Okay, they will be angled diagonally. Okay, you can see here in the figure 1.27, we have chosen the option here. Then in the 1.28, you can see now the column headings for different names of the flower are aligned in the counterclockwise direction. You can see the counterclockwise direction, these values have been aligned. Okay, so in this, now we have seen how to align the text diagonally. Now in the next video, we'll discuss with the next topic, which is wrapping text in a cell. Till then, now it is goodbye.